Hi there, Ken here. As you can see, my camera is currently offset from its normal position because I'm going to be trying something a little different. Please bear with me. Yeah. Then minimize that. You can probably still see my computer screen in this general area. But what I wanted to do was give you a brief idea of my artistic process. Now, a lot of people, when they're doing these sorts of things, they tell you that the best thing you can do is use the circle method, which is a good method to use because, you know, you can figure out where features are supposed to be. I don't use this method at all, but you get a fairly decent idea of what you're doing, and, you know, stuff like that. And that is not how I do it. Where can I do this? You just have it. There it is. I don't use circles or grids or anything like that. My method always starts off with a blank sheet of paper and a pencil. As you can tell, that's not paper. But I'm just going to do a general picture of my persona just for reference. So usually what I do is, you know, I start off with the muzzle. I start on the hair. I'm one of those artists who's a one and go type of people. So usually what you see when I post things on like DeviantArt and for Affinity and whatnot is start to finish one entire step. As you've noticed, if you follow my work, I guess you could call it, is that it's always in kind of a profile view. I'm really not good at much beyond that. I make little mistakes, like the eye's a little big, but it's just something I deal with because that's how my process works. Now, back in the day, I used to do little stripes on the back of the neck. I'm still not sure why I do these little things on the ears, but my style hasn't really evolved all that much. I mean, there's definitely some change from when I started, but I don't know, I like the way I do it now, kind of. But yeah, you know, after I draw it, I usually go after it with a line art pen to darken the lines, and then attack it with my tub of colored pencils. But this is generally what you get. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, it's so that you can see it a little better. But, you know, whenever I try to move away from a profile view, it tends to screw up a little bit, and I'm really not 100% sure how to fix that. But, yeah, that's basically it. I think if I could get this thing elevated up higher, I could do the full body, but you get a general idea. You know, these are usually brown, then the main base fur color is yellow, then go around this area, orange, these are brown. His arms up to just above the elbow are brown, and his toes are alternating colors between brown and yellow. Go down far enough. His tail kind of has a mind of its own. Tip here tends to be brown. And then I do spots it where it bends. But yeah, one and go. Ta-da! And I guess part of the reason why I stick with this style is just because I'm used to it and I'm comfortable with it. And being a human being, I usually stick with what I'm comfortable doing. But, yeah, you really can't see that without the paper behind it, so. Yeah, like I said, the ear tips are usually brown, so's the hair. That way. Tail spots, then, you know, a flat color shirt, usually a red tie, sometimes green. This area is orange. But, yeah, that's about it. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good day.